First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Game number 3 of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Caleb Smith will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Now the 2-0 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Granderson on the move. He's there and records the first down. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Runner.
And the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Man at second here with 2 away, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hampson at second with 2 down. Three and 0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's set. The 3-0 offering, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The set and the 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Granderson is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
In is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Previous history with German Marquez. He's gone 3 for 6. Hit sharply on the ground. Story scoops it up. Oh, beautiful dive. He is out. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped up. And there's out number 2. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Now to the plate, Brian Anderson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here it comes. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Story picks it up. Go to Murphy, will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. Still no score. Digging in, David Dahl. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get fouled. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. Former center fielder, can play both corners as well. Known for picking him up and putting him down. This guy can go get him in the gaps.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Guerrero is there. 2 gone. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Iannetta behind now, 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Starlin Castro. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and two now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl, another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike two, swinging. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 1 for 3. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Wait for the pitch.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Alfaro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Gloved by Arenado. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Miami. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now, German Marquez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Granderson is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Garrett Hampson. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Daniel Murphy. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now for the Marlins, Gabby Guerrero, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Line to the right side. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Standing in now, Caleb Smith. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. Guerrero on at first, nobody out. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready for another chance? Curtis Granderson 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy man. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. One and two, here it comes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's wide, 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. but this will land untouched. The 0-1, and it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And this will bang up against the wall. Blackman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Two and one now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit to third. And that's the second out. Striding into the box, Ian Desmond, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Arenado stands at second with 2 gone. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1 for the Rockies in the inning, and it comes on the double by Arenado. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Colorado. In now, Brian Anderson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
0-1 pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Desmond. 1 out. Up next for Miami, Starlin Castro. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Now batting, Chris Iannetta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Anderson has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, German Marquez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Castro will put this one away for route number 2. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping in, JT Riddle. Pitch on the way. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Gabby Guerrero. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Guerrero, a former Cincinnati Red, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
Hard hit to first. Gloved by Murphy. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail this one 1-0. In now for Colorado, Daniel Murphy. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Runners off for second. Hit hard on the ground to third. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rockies are down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. John Birdie is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Dahl. He's there and records the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Curtis Granderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. One out, nobody on. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4. Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch of the at-bat. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. One there. Ready for another shot now, Brian Anderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. Rojas, the runner at first with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to South Florida. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Wei-Yin Chen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Second home run early in the year as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
In now, David Dahl. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Chen benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Standing in, Ian Desmond. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. In there, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Guerrero comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Digging in, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Well, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
This pitch is popped up, and Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Leading off the inning, Starlin Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a ball, 1-0. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1. Is fastball taken high for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Blackman. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Castro at third with nobody out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box, JT Riddle as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And that misses 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second for 1, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. That'll bring up Tony Walters, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And that misses 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And it's fouled away. Bounce to first. Backhanded. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Garrett Hampson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And that misses. 2-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. He swings and grounds it to short. Rojas takes it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still lead it 2-1. Sun Hwan-Oh will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Now at the plate, Gabby Guerrero. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Peter O'Brien will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. The next 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Desmond. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Curtis Granderson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here 2-1. Austin Bryce enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Charlie Blackmon, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Line towards center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Arenado is retired, 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Trevor Story. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. David Dahl would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time, and he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First offering on its way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Smoke toward third. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Nothing further in the Colorado ninth. Last chance coming up now for Miami. They trail here 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wade Davis enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. This pitch is popped up. Hampson is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. So digging in now, Starlin Castro tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Miami down to their last strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. Murphy in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Rockies took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. German Marquez earns his first win of the season. Caleb Smith is settled with a loss after giving up only one earned. Wade Davis records the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.